Meh. Meh. Oh, he ain't bad. Sweet. Number 3 for the day. That's not bad. 2 squirrels at the same time. Got it right there. Oh, he's not bad. Beautiful concept. Oh yeah, that's nice. Come on. Alright, don't hump the log. Let's go! What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another one. So today, currently we're up at the camp for 10 days hunting the rut right now. Unfortunately, well, it's me, Dad, Mike and Trevor. Mike and Trevor are leaving tomorrow, and then my mom and my little brother are coming up for the rest of the time we're up here for the whole week. So today, unfortunately, it was raining. We got up here yesterday, and today it's been raining all day. So we just got out. It's early afternoon. We couldn't even get across the creek. It was so high. So we just kind of came to this mountain. I didn't have a spot or nothing picked out. So unfortunately, it's been raining all day, so I couldn't get over to my tree stand. So we all came over to the front mountain over here, and I'm kind of just at the end of the trail right here, and there's a good scrape. I'll walk down to it, but there's a good scrape there. I want to clear some of these branches off, because more than likely they're going to come down through here and walk the trail down through. And I got good cover here, so if I could just clear out a shooting lane right to that scrape, I can also see to my right here. So this looks like an actual pretty decent spot. So I didn't even realize this. There's actually 2 scrapes here. There's one right here, and this is the original one I seen walking by right here. So yeah, I got the folding saw here, gonna nip. Probably right up there is where we're sitting at that tree. There's only really one branch blocking my shooting lane here. So I'll probably go ahead and nip that off, and after that, I should be pretty good. All right, guys, so just got that branch nipped off. I actually got a pretty nice shooting lane right down through there. So I guess just sit here and wait. I stripped my jacket. I don't know if I did that before the video started or not, but I wore way too heavy of a jacket. I'm like sweating my balls off out here. So yeah, we got about 2.5, 3 hours left to hunt. So we'll just hang out here and see if anything decides to come by. All right, guys, so it's actually a couple weeks later now, like 2 or 3 weeks later. I was just editing the video and realized I didn't do much narrating through this video, so I'm just gonna jump in and out and kind of give you some narration on what's going on. So these first clips are going to be from the first morning hunt, and with all the rain the like first couple days, we couldn't really cross the creek right at the camp with our hip boots, and we didn't feel like putting our bridge up, so we actually drove down to the permanent swinging bridge, and that's where we crossed. Alright guys, so currently been sitting here for like 4 hours now. Probably gotta start making my way back out. On my way out I did bring some doe and estrus by Buck Bomb. I was out here yesterday and I touched up the scrape a little bit, but I think I touched up a little more. It's right there in front of me. And on another note, didn't see a single deer, bear, turkey. All them species are open right now. We're mainly after deer, but all them species are open and didn't see a single one of any of them things. Seen a couple squirrels, but I ain't squirrel hunting right now. So yeah, I'm gonna gather my stuff here, go touch up that scrape, and we'll start making our way out. So in the afternoon, we actually went to the front mountain, to that spot that I was hunting at the beginning of the video. I actually kind of made that my backup spot, and this is when I actually seen the first deer of the trip.
Right there goes a deer. Right there. Walking in, Dad actually went up on this side and he just chased two does up through there. She must have been sitting somewhere right here. There's two scrapes right there and right there. I want to throw some doe estrus down real quick, and I'm going to sit at that tree. This is basically a valley between two mountains here.
Alright guys, so it's about 5 minutes till quitting time now. So I think I'm going to start gathering my stuff here and start making my way out. I did bring a trail camera. I'm just going to place it on this scrape here. I don't have any cameras over here, so I'm just going to throw one over here just to see what's moving around over here. And also for like the last 10-15 minutes, I've had a woodpecker somewhere above me dropping these little wood chips all over me, like a lot of them. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff together and start making my way back to the camp. So I think it was the next afternoon I sat that spot, and I noticed I heard something behind me, and turns out it was a little button buck about 30 yards behind me. So I watched the button buck for about 30 minutes. It was just walking around right there, and then that disappeared, and then I actually spotted a doe like 40 yards out in that same direction. So at this point, it's either like Monday or Tuesday. I think Monday. And we were waiting until Wednesday to shoot does. It would have been perfect shots. They gave me so many opportunities, but we were holding off till Wednesday to shoot does. So I think it was Wednesday afternoon. I decided to shoot my compound bow, and I noticed my arrows were pulling to the left a little bit. And I looked at my release. Here, my drop release was actually busted. So I ended up having to take the crossbow out. All right, guys. So we're out here at the second spot. We're not in our tree stand. Unfortunately, my drop release kind of took a crap on my bow. So we got the crossbow out here. Probably going to be using that for the rest of the week now. So we'll see if we can get anything done here today. It actually just started snowing. It's snowing right now. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're finally to where I finally made something happen. I think it's Friday morning to be exact. So I was heading out Friday morning, and I was hunting the front mountain, aka my secondary spot, and I was a little late coming out of the camp. I was a little later than usual, so it got to like legal shooting light when I was about halfway up the trail already. And I noticed there was something on the trail in front of me. I didn't know what it was. I could just see there was something on the trail, and it ran to the left of me up into the grapevines. Well, that whole area is grapevines, but it ran to the left of me. And I got a little bit closer, and I seen it was a doe, and she was standing about one bench up. She wasn't that far. She was like 20-25 yards, but she was just standing there looking at me. My GoPro screwed up. I didn't get any of this on video, so that's kind of annoying. But I got my crossbow down and loaded a bolt, took a shot at her, and I made the mistake of not ranging her first off. And second off, I don't know what the hell happened. I honestly don't. It sounded like a good shot. It looked like a good shot. And I got up there. I looked for blood. Couldn't find no blood. I couldn't find the bolt. I don't know what happened. Honestly, in all reality, I think what happened is there was a branch and I didn't see it. And it deflected my arrow because I could not find that bolt anywhere. I looked everywhere. I couldn't. Like, usually you can find where your bolt hit. And I mean, I was looking there for an hour. An hour I was looking for this bolt. And I could not find it to save my life. So at this point, I'm kind of bummed. I'm not too bummed. I'm still having fun, but it was one of those, you know, I just missed a doe. She was right in front of me, you know what I mean, kind of feelings. And I was right in between a scrape that I found a day prior and my secondary spot. They were both about 100 yards to each side of me, so I was debating on which way I wanted to go. I ended up making up my mind that I'm going to go to my secondary spot and just sit there. You know, maybe we'll catch something down there. It's still early. So I started making my way down through there, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning now. And about 5 minutes after I get onto the trail, I'm about 50 yards from my spot, and I see another doe standing to the left of me, like exactly like the last one. She was just standing there. I couldn't tell she was a doe at first. I just seen a brown blob, and I knew it looked like a deer, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know if it was a buck, doe, what it was. I knew it was something that wasn't supposed to be there. And I got my binoculars up, I seen it was a doe, and I'm like, I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna get this right, let's make a good shot here. So she spied me like 3 times. I got my rangefinder out, I was ranging her, she was about 35 yards. She didn't care. She was looking at me, she just went back to eating, and then she'd pull her head up real quick and look at me as I'm getting my bow situated and everything, and she didn't care. So unfortunately, like the first incident, my GoPro was acting up. I did actually get a short clip of me getting ready to shoot her. You can kind of see her. I'll throw the clip in now.
Meh, meh.
So it's kind of annoying that I didn't actually get the shot because it was pretty sweet the way the shot turned out. But I made a perfect shot on her, and I guess we'll jump back into the video now.
Oh guys, I think my camera went dead before I took the shot, but I just watched her go down right there. I cannot believe it. We missed. And we walked 15 minutes from the spot, and there's another doe standing there. And we made a perfect shot. We just smoked her. All right, it's been a couple minutes now. Let's go see her. Yeah, here we go. Got one of my doe tags filled. Look at that shot. That's a perfect shot right there. There we go. Got her done. Well, here she is, all her glory. Definitely happy to get one of my doe tags filled, that's for sure. I just can't believe how it worked out. We missed the one earlier, and I was in between a scrape that I sat at the other day and the tree I was gonna sit at, and something just told me, go down to that tree, go down to that tree. So that's what I did. I went down through, and I was on the trail, and I looked to my left, and I seen something, and I was like, that looks like a deer. And sure enough, she was staring right at me, and I got my rangefinder out, I was ranging her and everything. She was right at 35 yards. She started walking a little bit, and I got her to stop right in an opening. I squeezed that trigger. As soon as that arrow hit her, she jumped, took off running. Her front left leg was completely limp, so I knew I hit her pretty good. And then she came right over here. I could just barely see her, and all I seen was her belly go up, and I was like, that's it, sealed the deal. And of course, I was saying it a million times, but I'll say it on camera, thank you, Lord. This is incredible. The fact that I missed damn near an hour ago, and I get another shot off, and actually just get another opportunity in general. I just can't believe that. So we're gonna go ahead and get her tagged up here, and we'll start gutting her. Alright guys, so just got her gutted here, got her tagged. I did accidentally cut the stomach, so that kind of sucked. But here's the heart, straight through the heart, perfect heart shot. There's the back, perfect. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get the deer drag hooked up here, and we'll start making our way back to the camp. Alright, got everything picked up, got her ready to go. Luckily the trail's right here, we don't have that far of a drive to get to the trail. Boom, just like that, we're back on the trail. Well, I gotta say, this is probably one of the easiest drags ever, just dragging her down the trail. Well, we made it to the spot where we start going down over, so this should be real fun since it's like straight up and down. Come on. Whoa! Slow down. Alright, well we made it to the road. Camp's right down there. Starting to get a little tired now.
There he is!
Doe down!
Oh, I should have got my camera. We'll eat her tonight. Oh, door's still open. So I can get my camera.
Alright, so I think I'm going to leave the video here. It is only Friday currently in the video, but the last couple days I didn't really see much. But on a good note though, my little brother actually did get a shot at a doe. He went out with my dad a little bit, They actually seen a lot of deer. Like every day they went out, they seen deer. He got a shot at a doe, and unfortunately he just grazed her. We tried tracking her and everything the one day, but there was no luck finding her. I personally didn't see no shooter bucks, but Dad and Andrew, they actually seen a couple shooter bucks, but none of them came into range, so they couldn't get a shot at any of them. It kind of sucks. The tree stands were kind of a bust, you know, because of the creek being so high, you know, down in that valley there. The deer just weren't really moving down there. I kept my trail camera there at my stand. All in all, through that whole week, there was only one buck that passed that area, the mock scrape I had there, and I couldn't really tell it. It was either a 4-point or a 6-point. It wasn't anything crazy. Plus, on top of that, there was only like literally 3 doe in a week's period that walked by that area. It just sucks because I found that area last year in rifle season. I waited all year to hunt it. I watched it all year, and there's deer in that area, and then the one week we go up to hunt it, there's no deer there. Speaking of rifle, tomorrow's actually the day we're leaving for the first week of rifle up at the camp. But for now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and until next time, I will see you guys later.